Hey friends, I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we are going to talk about how to crush your goals. So I know that we've had a lot going on this year in 2020, but you can still crush your goals. So I'm going to start by giving you a few books that I have listened to. You can purchase these books, but I choose to listen to Audible because I can still do workout or do the dishes or clean or whatever I need to do and consume the book. So I prefer to use Audible, but you can buy the physical book however you want to. But I'm going to talk to you about my favorite books for personal development. Um, the first one would be The 5 Second Rule by Mel Robbins. So if you haven't read that, you need to. It's an amazing book. Um, it talks to you about counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then doing whatever that you need to do. So if it's getting up earlier, if it's starting a new job, starting your morning routine, exercising, whatever it is, you just count backwards 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you do it without even thinking about it. Because she talks about how your mind talks you out of doing things. So if you do give it the 5 second window, then you're going to do it. So all the scary things, all the things you're afraid to do, try the 5 second rule. So that is a really good book that I've read. It's the 5 second rule by Mel Robbins. I promise you it is a great concept and it will change you in so many ways. The next book is the 12-week year. So this just takes all of your goals and condenses it into a smaller window. So what you get done in 12 weeks, what you could get done in 12 months. So it just helps you reach your goals a little faster. This is on Audible as well, so it is called the 12-week year. So give that one a try. And also the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. This one, I've actually read it twice, or listened to it twice on Audible. He talks about 10Xing all of your goals. So if you're doing a business, talk to 10 times more people than you would normally need to. If you're in marketing and for sales, you need to talk to 10 times more people to make the sales that you need. So he just really talks about 10Xing your goals for whatever. This could be any aspect of your life, whether it be business or personal or workout goals or losing weight goals, anything. Like, do it 10 times more, put in 10 times more effort than anyone else, and it will really help you in the long run. So that is called the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. So the next one would be, well, that's not really for goals, but You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. That's not really like a goal crushing, but that's just for confidence and personal development. So those are my top books. Like I said, you can get the physical books off Amazon or wherever you want to, or you can download the Audible app, and it's reasonably cheap for a book. Like if you pay monthly, you get one book and then 2 originals. So just for signing up for the monthly thing. So check out Audible. It's pretty awesome. I just love listening to people read the book to me while I do whatever I need to do. So those are the books that I recommend. But let's talk crushing your goals. So first of all, you need to get a pen and paper out and write down all of the goals that you have. And you also need to set a timeline on those goals. So whatever you want to achieve, write down that goal and then write down the timeline that you want to achieve that in, just so that gives you something to work towards. So if you say, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 2 months, then you're going to write down that goal and write down the time frame that you want to do that in. So if you want to start a business or start a podcast, you'll write down that goal on your paper, and then you'll write down the time frame that you want to achieve that in. So this is amazing because it gives you a time frame to let you know how much work you need to put in, what all you need to do to reach that goal by a certain date. So this just kind of gets the ball rolling and lets you know, when you physically see all of your goals written down and the timeline, it just kind of gives you something to work towards and get you moving instead of just sitting at home doing nothing and you're not going to progress forward. So just get out a pen and paper, write down all of the goals that you have, long-term, short-term, whatever, and then write down the timeline or the amount of time that you are giving yourself to achieve that goal. So the next step would be to figure out your why. Why do you want to reach that goal? When you really put into a reason why you want to reach that goal, it's just going to give you that much more motivation and that much more push to reach it. You're not going to give up as easy. If you don't have a reason, you really just say, oh, I just want to lose weight just for the heck of it. You're really not going to stick with that. When it gets hard, you're going to quit. If you really have a why, you're going to stick to it a lot more, because that's going to give you the push and the motivation to stick to it. So every goal that you wrote down on that piece of paper, really think about why you want to achieve that. And you can write that down if you want, and that's just going to give you that much more push and motivation to keep going. Even when it gets hard, you're not going to quit as easy as if you didn't have a reason at all. So my third step would be to make a dream board, and this is so fun. You just, if you want to make a certain amount of money, if you want to buy a home, if you want a certain type of car, if you want a family, if you want the beach vacation, just whatever you want, get out a board, find some paper, some pictures or whatever, and make a dream board. There are so many different YouTube tutorials on how to do that, but it's simple. All you do is get like a little poster board, or you can get a small little board, and you just stick pictures of whatever it is that you want. So if you want a certain type of home, you will find that either online or in a magazine or something, and you cut that out and stick that on your dream board. If you want to own your own business, you're going to find pictures of that, of what that looks like for you, and you're going to put that on there. If you want a certain vehicle, if you want to buy a Mercedes, you'll find pictures of that and you'll stick it on that dream board. If you want to make $1 million, you'll find that, a picture of that, and you'll put it on that board. And you just put it somewhere that you're going to see it every day. That way you know what you are working towards. So dream boards are so fun because they really put things into perspective and get you excited about what you can achieve. So you can make the dream board as big as you want. You can make your, if you want a certain, like a mansion or something, and you find that. If you want jet skis, if you want to own a private jet, like, you can really go wild with this, because it's just going to keep you hungry to work for more. So just really make that dream board. Like I said, you can make it as extravagant or as simple as you want, but really try to think about what you want your life to look like in the next year, in the next 5 years, about whatever, and put those things on that board. Put it somewhere on your refrigerator, or put it in your room somewhere, or in your office. Just put it somewhere that you're going to be able to see that, because that's going to keep you going and keep that fire in your soul to work harder. So really make that dream board. So I don't know if you're aware of law of attraction, but when you're making your dream board, you're really thinking about and visualizing the things that you want in your life, and you're going to draw more of that to you. So you might not believe in that, but I truly do believe that whatever you think and whatever you visualize, you bring into your life. So if you put that Mercedes on there, you're going to probably start seeing a lot more Mercedes vehicles around you, because you're thinking about that, you're visualizing that. So if you do have a dream home that you want, try to find one in your town, or try to find something similar, and just drive by that, because the more you think about it, the more you're going to draw it to you. So really think about it and visualize how you want your life to look like in the next year, 5 years, or whatever, and just visualize that. Visualize the house that you're in, visualize what it looks like inside, visualize what your day looks like, visualize what job you have, visualize how much money you have in your bank account, just all of the goals that you want, whatever it is. Visualize what your body looks like, just what your marriage looks like, your family, just whatever goal you want, just visualize that. Set and just think about how that looks, all of the details, the littlest details. Think about that, like what flooring do you have in your house? If you want a boat, what does your boat look like? visualize you in that boat, what every little detail looks like, and that just helps bring that to reality. So that is called the law of attraction, and just look that up if you haven't heard about it or don't know much about it. It really is an amazing concept, and I truly do believe in that. So the next step would be to come up with an action plan. Like if you want to be a manager at your job, or you want to get your dream job, like what are the steps and goals, or the steps and actions that you have to put in to reach that. So you're just going to come up with an action plan, like break it down into small steps if you have to. Put in this job application, or apply for this home loan, or just break down into steps what you can do to start getting closer to that goal. So, like I said, if you want to own your business, how much money do you need to save? What type of business do you want to own? What type of customers do you need to contact? All of these things, you're going to write down all of these action steps, and you're going to start slowly, or however fast you want to, implementing these steps to get you closer to your goal. So that would be my next tip, would be to come up with an action plan of what you need to do, and break that down into what you need to do daily, what you need to do weekly, monthly, all of that to get you closer and closer to your goals. And my last step would be to surround yourself with positive and uplifting people. Surround yourself with people that challenge you. That I read this quote on Facebook today. It said, surround yourself with people that have lifelong plans, not just plans for the weekend. So you want to surround yourself with people that actually have goals in life too, that want to achieve big things. Because if not, then you're going to play on their level, and you're not going to reach for as many goals as you can. So just try to surround yourself with people that challenge you, that want you to be a better person, that want to up level with you. People that, don't just sit on the couch every week and watch Netflix or play video games. You want to surround yourself with people that actually go out and do big things, and they have goals and are successful. So just remember that. You truly are like the people that you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with people that are content working a minimum wage job, or content working a 9 to 5, then that's who you're going to be like. So just remember that you are like the people that you surround yourself with. So be sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that want to accomplish big things and that have big dreams. So that would be my tips for how to achieve your goals or crush your goals. So I hope that you enjoyed those, and I hope that you give those books a read, and I will talk to you in the next video.